As I said in the last that we were cleaning the septic tank in Prashanti Nilayam. There were around 13 septic tanks, small and big septic tanks were there. And those days, the small septic tank comprises of a bakery product. So we used to do Seva, and how Swami has explained to Italian group that how we are doing Seva, and the actual meaning of Seva, Swami explained to the Italian group. What is Seva? As if that Bhagavan was with us in the septic tank, inside the septic tank, and how we used to dance after cleaning the septic tank. We used to chant Omkar, and this is what Swami has explained to the Italian group. The other day I was reading Swami's literature. In that, Swami has said a beautiful thing. He asked students, what is the greatest good fortune? I noted down that. Swami said, after getting all the answers, Swami said, the greatest good fortune is to be born as a contemporary of Bhagavan, of the avatar. Even greater than that is to know the avatar. Even greater than that is to love the avatar. And the greatest of all, Swami said, to serve the avatar, to serve in his mission. And we all are so fortunate. For this, Swami has chosen us. I'll take a small example for this. In 1995, one Theosophical Society of India, Bangalore chapter people, 150 people came to Prashanti Nilayam, and the head of the group had a good chance to have a dialogue with Bhagavan. In that, he asked Swami only one thing: Swami, we want you to address us, guide us. This much he asked, and Swami said, okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow, 3 o'clock in Purnachandra Auditorium. He said, okay. Interview was over. After darshan was over, Swami called his students, and Swami asked the students to check how many Balavikas gurus are there in Prashanti Nilayam. The student ran in all the directions in Prashanti Nilayam. They checked and count and came back to Swami, and Swami, student said, Swami, there are 85 Balavikas gurus are there. Swami said, no, not 85. There are total 94 Balavikas gurus are there. Go and again check. Again, student ran, find out, identified 94 Balavikas gurus were there. They came back and said, Swami, yes, 94 Balavikas gurus are there. So what is next for us? Swami said, ask them to be assembled in Purnachandra Auditorium tomorrow afternoon, exactly at 3 p.m. And by 3 p.m., all Balavikas, 94 Balavikas gurus were there in Purnachandra Auditorium. And this Theosophical Society team also reached there, and they were surprised that before us only these all ladies are here. Some gents were also there because they were also Balavikas guru. So they were surprised, and they didn't like that somebody else is also there. Exactly at 3 p.m., Swami came from his room in the Purnachandra Auditorium. So this person head was very uneasy. So immediately he got up and asked Swami, Swami, who are these people? Why they are here? Swami very calmly said, I have called them. Do you know who they are? They are my Balvikas Guru. And I have chosen them for this Seva. So it is our greatest good fortune that Swami has chosen us amongst millions of people, billions of people, and given us the opportunity and chance to serve in his mission. And I am feeling myself, it is my greatest good fortune that I am in Sai Seva. So now we will start with another experience. The first experience I'll share with you while doing medical Seva. We used to celebrate 24th April as Aradhana Mahotsavam Day. And in that day, On that day, we celebrate different ways. So we decided to have this medical camp mega medical camp on the 24th of April 2018 in one of the Muslim school. That school in this is I'm talking about in Pune. This Muslim school is 100% dominated by Muslims only. All teachers are Muslim, right from fifth grade to first grade. All are Muslims. We had meeting with them and all, and we got a permission to hold a mega camp there. So we conducted on that day. We conducted general checkup, orthopedic, ophthalmic, and heart checkup. Other than that, all pathological checks also. So we made all the arrangements, and exactly at 9 a.m. we chanted 3 Omkar, we chanted 3 Sai Gayatri in the Muslim school. And while chanting also, they later on they said, what we have chanted, please explain us. And they said, we felt so happy and so peaceful in our mind. We are really thankful to you. So we did this. Inauguration took place exactly at 9:11. Our group leader asked the ambulance van driver, to bring the scarf and badge. So he went there. As soon as he opened the door, lo and behold, what he saw is a tremendous amount of smell of vibhuti. So he was frightened. He ran back to us and he said, "Sir, jaldi आइए, गाड़ी में खूब धुआं है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा क्या हो गया है." So I'm getting goosebumps while telling also. The entire body is getting goosebumps. We ran to the van and saw what we saw. The entire van is full of the vibhuti cloud. Everywhere the vibhuti was sprayed, whether it is medicine, whether it is our regular daily chart, whether it is our Swami sitting chair, whether the medicine boxes, because we carried a lot of box medicine also with us, because we were knowing that around 2000 to 2500 students are going to get the benefit of our medical camp. So we were so astonished to see all these things, and we chanted Sai Ram, and thank Swami. Before starting of the camp, Swami, you have blessed us like anything. And that day, the camp was a grand success. The message went to our headquarters at Mumbai. All India President said, send me the photographs. Maharashtra State President personally came to Pune to see all these things. And he said, you people are really very lucky that Swami came to you on 24th of April, 2018. People are saying, 2011 में भगवान प्रशांति निलयम छोड़ दी, अब क्या रखा है वहां? I am encountering such type of people, and I am giving them befitting reply to all such people, and I am challenging them that you come to Prashanti Nilayam and I'll show you that Swami is there, Bhagavan is there, the very presence is there. And it was a grand success. We completed that camp by 5 o'clock, again by offering our prayer to Bhagavan, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We chanted and finished the camp. And after that, whatever the eye checkup took place, we performed the cataract and pterygium operations also. We are doing it all this free of cost. This is how is the first experience Swami has given us. Greater than that, the another experience I'll share with you. How Swami used to test us. Every day Swami used to test us, but at the same time Swami used to guide us, help us, support us, advise us, and protect us also. But at the same time, he used to test us also. Our medical vans always going to the different villages also within the periphery of around 70 kilometers in Pune district, deep inside the villages where the government aid is not there. Even if the aid is there, like PHC, Physical Health Center, Doctors are not there, nurses are not there, aya is not there. Even if it is one of them is there, they are not on duty, like that. We used to go there also and give our medical support to the villagers. So one evening, our one ambulance went to a village from our exactly from my place where I used to stay. It was around 55, 58 kilometer the distance was. 9 o'clock exactly in the night, the camp got over in the village. Everything was packed. Driver sat on the steering and started for return journey. As soon as they came, they touched the highway. Hardly the driver driven the vehicle for half a kilometer and tire got burst. By the time it was 9:20, pitch dark, nothing can be seen because it is highway. Driver called me. He said, sir, aisa aisa ho gaya hai. I checked the time, it was 9:30. I said, only thing is that now you close all the doors, lock the vehicle, रोड के किनारे लगा दो, लॉक करो, और वहां से जो भी मिलता है वापस आने के लिए आप बोर्ड कर लो और आ जाओ. The doctor who was accompanying the vehicle was terrified like anything. He said, मेरा क्या होगा? Because he was a non-Sai devotee. He was not a Sai devotee. He was a non-Sai, and he said, I don't believe in your Sai. I said, okay, no problem. We never force you to believe Bhagavan. So he told driver and the paramedic that whatever is available, I am going. If you want to join with me, you join, or else I am leaving. And fortunately, the state transport bus came and he boarded the bus and he left with the two persons, driver and a paramedic. Driver called me again. It was around 9:45. He asked me again, sir, मैं क्या करूं? तो मैं बोला, मैंने आपको बताया कि क्या करना है, आप लॉक करो और निकलो, क्योंकि वहां दूसरा उपाय नहीं है. एंड सी हाउ भगवान गिव्स यू, you talk to Bhagwan talks to you, your conscience is nothing but Bhagwan, and Bhagwan directed the paramedic. Fortunately he was carrying vibhuti that day and he said, मुझे नहीं पता कि ये विभूति मेरे पैकेट में मैंने कैसे रख ली घर से निकलते समय, मुझे क्या पता था कि काम आएगी. उसके दिमाग में आया, he thought, let us take that vibhuti, what I'm carrying. He took out the vibhuti and he has written on the tire on 3 places Sai Ram. विभूति से उसने हाथ से लिखा 3 जगह पे, वही टायर पे. And he was so confident after writing the Sai Ram, he asked the driver to sit on the steering. वो बोला, चलो बैठो, गाड़ी चलाओ, हम जाएंगे, गाड़ी लेके जाएंगे, हम गाड़ी यहां छोड़ के नहीं जाएंगे कम-वाट में. Driver sat on the steering and vehicle started moving on the highway and they crossed 51 kilometer in a span of 2 hours time. मैंने कहा था उनको कि अगर आ रहे हो तो धीरे धीरे आना करके. They reached 11 o'clock, पहुंच गए. अब रात थी तो मैं बोला, ठीक है, अब गाड़ी पार्क कर लो, अभी आप लोग घर पे जाओ, खाना वाना खाओ और सो जाओ, फिर सवेरे अपन उठ के उसको इमीडिएटली अटेंड करेंगे क्योंकि अपना कैंप है शाम में फिर से. तो मॉर्निंग व्हेन आई सॉ द कंडीशन ऑफ टायर, नो वन विल बिलीव दिस. वो टायर ऐसा फटा था कि उस टायर के अंदर जो लोहे के तार होते हैं वो तक के बाहर आ गए थे. और इस कंडीशन में व्हीकल एक 51 किलोमीटर चल के आई है. जब मैंने ये गाड़ी, वो हमारे साइड डिवोटी हैं जिनकी टायर के बिजनेस है, उन्होंने अपना आदमी भेजा. उन्होंने पूछा कि ये टायर इसमें लगा कैसे है, फिर से लगा दिए क्या इसमें? हमने कहा नहीं, वी हैवंट फिक्स्ड इट अगेन, ये गाड़ी ऐसे ही चल के आई है. वो बोला, इम्पॉसिबल है, ये हो ही नहीं सकता. टिल डेट ही डिडंट एग्री विद अस कि ये गाड़ी चल नहीं सकती, 5 मीटर नहीं चल सकती, आप 51 किलोमीटर कैसे चल के आए, कैसे चला के आए. फिर उसने हमको टायर लाके दिया ब्रांड न्यू. हम जिसके पास फिट करने गए थे, ही इज ऑल्सो वेरी वेल नोन टू मी. वो बोले ये हुआ कैसे? देन आई टोल्ड हिम अगेन द होल स्टोरी. ही वॉज ऑल्सो ऑफ द व्यू कि ये गाड़ी चल ही नहीं सकती साहब, आप कैसे बात कर रहे हैं, आप झूठ बोल रहे हैं. मैंने कहा मुझे झूठ बोल के क्या फायदा है, ये दोनों मेरे साथी जो हैं सामने खड़े हैं, एक है सारथी और दूसरा है पैरामेडिक, आप इनसे बात कर लीजिए. दिस इज भगवान who is supporting you, who is advising you, who is guiding you, who is protecting you. That is the most important part of that, the divine intervention, the peak of the night. जहां कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला है, वो गाड़ी का टायर फट जाता है, पूरे तार बाहर निकलते हैं उसके, और वो गाड़ी 51 किलोमीटर चल के आती है, 51 किलोमीटर चल के आती है. दिस मैसेज also went to All India President and he said के you people are good, doing a great job. I said we are not doing, it is only God who is doing everything, who is protecting us also and guiding us also. This was the second incident from the how Swami is guiding us. This is the most important incidents of Swami's miracle. Now I'll tell you another very interesting miracle of Bhagavan. We used to conduct medical camp in one of the deaf and dumb school. Around 300 students are there. Lodging, boarding, both is there. We used to go around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We used to conduct the camp up to 7:30 and used to come back. That day, myself and my team leader, 3 of us were there, along with the volunteers, paramedic, vehicle, and the team of doctors. The system in the deaf and dumb school is that the children cannot hear, cannot speak naturally. So every student, one teacher is accompanying, and he, in his sign languages, he used to ask the student and he used to explain the problem he is facing. Accordingly, doctor prescribing the medicine. The teacher is going along with the student, taking the medicine, understand the medicine, how to take it, when to take it, in what quantity to take it. And this is the process which was going on. On one side, doctor was checking the patient. We were taking the student to the vehicle. 3 paramedics distributing the medicine. Around 6 p.m., one lady was standing near the ambulance van. What she saw, a person has come and inquiring, what is going on here? That lady said कि स्कूल में मेडिकल कैंप चल रहा है. तो that person said, okay, okay. कब से हो रहा है? He asked that lady, कब से हो रहा है? ये काफी समय से चल रहा है. Person said, okay, अच्छा, काफी समय से चल रहा है. He saw the vehicle from front. Then he took a turn and circumambulate the complete van. And the window from where the medicine was giving to the student, the teacher who was accompanying the student, he came there, that side, he stand there, he watched everything. From there, he again came to the front side of the ambulance. That person saw the lady. Lady saw this person. And that person said, that's very good. You do it, continue. This person is saying to that lady, it's very good, continue. And went away. This lady came to us. We were sitting continuously coming out, going inside, coming out, because we were taking the student along with the teacher to the van. This is for taking the medicine, understanding medicine and all. That lady came and she said, one person has come just now. His what he wore, then person checked. उन्होंने क्या पहना था? वो अलग ही पहना हुआ था, बोले उनका. बोले ऐसा लंबा सा भगवा कलर का कपड़ा पहने थे, बोले वो. और मैंने पहले बार देखे, बोले ऐसे बड़े बड़े बाल थे, बोले उनके. So we took that lady inside that school. There, the Shirdi Baba statue is there, and besides that, we kept Swami's big photograph. We checked with him. We checked with her. That lady, is this a person you are talking about? And she said yes. Can you imagine? Swami himself coming and checking what is going on, how we are doing it. Again, the goosebumps. यही आए थे बोले, यही इंक्वायरी कर रहे थे. That lady got साक्षात्कार, नॉन डिवोटी. हमें कभी नहीं दिखे. उस लेडी को दिख गए, उससे बात किए. In actual human form, not celestial body, human form. 2012 में we went for 24th April program. That time Assam Bal Vikas students came. They reached quite late in the night to Prashanti Nilayam. And the room where they were asked to stay, a big photograph of Swami was there. Swami appeared from that photograph. He talked to students. How are you? Why you are so late? Because we talked to those students and they explained everything to us. और लोग कहते हैं भगवान नहीं है, भगवान तो शरीर छोड़ के चले गए, अब क्या रहा. My humble request to all of you and whoever is listening, please tell everybody 24/7, Swami is with us. Swami is there in Prashanti Nilayam. Swami is with us wherever we are doing Seva. Do you believe me this? I know that you are going to believe because we are all Sai devotees. But if you tell all these things to a non-Sai devotee, don't believe. This is what Bhagavan is. Again, Seva offered at the lotus feet of the Bhagavan at the end of the day of medical camp, and we proceed further. Now, I'll share with you another very good experience. We used to go various villages for the general medical checkup camp. There, the old folks of the old villagers, they used to ask us कि हमारे आंखों के लिए कुछ करिए ना, क्योंकि हमारी आंखों में बहुत तकलीफ है, देखने वाला कोई नहीं है, बच्चे ध्यान नहीं देते हैं, तो अगर आंखों के लिए कुछ हो जाए तो बहुत अच्छा होगा. And this is how we got the inclination to start eye checkup camp also, side by side our general medical checkup camp. And we immediately started with the help of one big hospital in Pune. And till 20th February 2020, by the time the pandemic has already knocked the door of houses in India, and Prime Minister announced the lockdown on 23rd March 2020. But we conducted the eye checkup camp and operation till 20th March. Till 20th March 2020, we crossed the figure of 400 operations. Conducted more than 5,000 plus eye checkup of the old people and 400 plus cataract and another disease called pterygium. A kind of curtain appears on the black pupil. We conducted these operations, around 400 plus operations. The beauty of this 400, why I am giving you the figures, 100% success. Till that, no complaints. Unfortunately, lockdown took place and we stopped. But again, 27th May, India started opening up slowly. Unlocking process started. Again, we started getting phone calls. Somewhere around August month, we started getting calls from villages. Please help us. we are passing through a very bad phase of our life. We are not able to see. Our eyes are now, the vision is going. We were also frightened because the kind of pandemic was there, corona was spreading, but we prayed to Bhagwan, please help us and guide us, and we uh, started moving out and calling the patients to CT, to the hospital, and started checking and conducting operations. The hospital before pandemic, we used to conduct operation, was closed down for all other diseases except corona. Immediately we contacted another hospital, signed up MOU with them, and started conducting operations. Again, everything free of cost, no charge to patient, and started operating. This is 2020 October. 20th June 2021, because we were thinking every time we have to go to the hospital, talk to the authority, take the team to the various places. Then we thought, why not to have our own OPD? And this is how we were thinking of for a long. Unfortunately, because of pandemic, we stopped. And this is how Swami guided us, helped us. This is another story I'll share with you next time whenever I'll get a chance to speak to you. Then definitely that time I will share. But 20th June 2021, and we celebrated on 17th June 2022 full successful running of 1 year of IOPD operations and camps. I just share with you few figures. Till 20th June, 15th June 2022, we checked 4,000 plus patients and conducted 385 surgeries of cataract and pterygium. Again, 100% success. You might have read in newspaper many a times that in the government hospital, the persons who underwent the camps, eye checkup and eye operations, and they lost the vision. But in our case, 100% success. Till date, we have already crossed 900 operations, completely free of cost and 100% success. No problems at all. Have you ever found these things anywhere? Now, these same people who are coming for checkup, now they are requesting us to, is it possible to take care of our dental problems? And for the information of one and all, I can say proudly, Bhagwan again guided us. And most probably 20th October on the Avatar Ghoshna Day, we will be inaugurating dental care for the poor people without charging a single penny to the patient. This is what we are going to start. Other than this, again, we are sorting out to start other medical activities as well, like orthopedic, gynec, then skin infection, and dental is there, and pediatric. These are the 5 medical activities we are going to start on 20th October. We have already been given the 2 big blocks by the government. The municipal corporation person and the local corporator said, I have never seen in my life the kind of work you people are doing it. Rather, whoever is doing it, they are asking for money. But whereas in your case, you are not asking for a single penny and doing this seva with flawless, free of cost. So everybody is happy. So that corporate has given us a big place. Therein we are setting up these 2. One is IOPD, another is dental care, and these 4-5 different services. So I'll share with you the place where we got this. We started because our medical camps were increasing day by day, and we were finding it difficult to store the medicines because we are getting medicines from Bombay. Our Maharashtra Central Medicine Store is in New Bombay. That's called Washi. There, from there we are getting the medicine, and medicine every month we are getting the mini truck load. That much quantity of medicine is coming, and this is how we are distributing. So we were finding it difficult to get the place, and we three of us are there, myself and two more are there. We had a meeting, and why not to meet the corporator. This is how we came in contact with that corporator, and we explained him. He said, if you people are doing it this kind of job, I'll give you place. Go to such and such place, such and such building, and ask for, see how Swami is giving him. Swami is talking through him, and he said, take the block number 36. There are more than 70 blocks are there. He himself selected, take the block 36. We said, okay, thankful to you. We immediately rushed to that building. There, the municipal corporation, Pune Municipal Corporation office is there, and we told them that now we got the block number 36, room number 36. So requesting to kindly help us to open the block. That inspector, welfare inspector said, oh sir, वहां पे हमारा पूरा क्लीनिंग का मटेरियल रखा हुआ है. तो मैंने कहा मुझे एक बार दिखा तो दो हमें. With very reluctantly he opened the shutter and he showed us, and he said, देखिए पूरा फुल है, हम क्या करेंगे. तो मैंने कहा कि आप बताइए फिर आप कौन सा आप ब्लॉक हमको देंगे. He said, go and take the block number 45. Again the total is 9. We rushed to 45. There the another inspector was sitting in. He made his office over there, 2 tables, 4 chairs and 2 benches. He flatly refused that. I am not going to vacate this room. Why should I give you? Go and ask for it. Whoever has given you, go and talk to them. We are not going to vacate this. Then I told both the colleagues, there is no point in breaking our head on this fellows. It is better we should go to the corporator and explain him. Immediately we went to his house. He very politely called us and talked to us, and he said, how dare they said that they are not going to vacate the block number 36. He immediately called the welfare inspector and asked him, by the time I am reaching the building, I want to see that blocks is completely, whatever is kept there to be removed and cleaned. We rushed back to the building. We explained him. We told him in the vernacular language, in local language, in Marathi, साहेबांचा फोन आला होता, लवकर खाली करा. The sir has called you, and it is better now to vacate the block. Completely removed, cleaned. After 2 hours, he personally came, corporator, and he checked and he said, now you continue. This is Bhagavan. Then we said, now we have to stack the medicine. We need the steel racks. Where to get these steel racks? We were not knowing it. So I told my colleague, मैंने कहा, take your scooter out, I'll take my scooter out, we'll go to market and we'll find out. And I think we have driven 6-7 kilometers. We reached market, and I saw one shop was open. Slotted angles were kept there. So I stopped in front of that shop, and the person who was standing outside the shop, I checked with him कि अरे भाई साहब, ये slotted angle तो आपके यहाँ पे दिख रहे हैं, तो ये रैक कौन बना के देता है? बोले हम ही बनाते हैं. See how Bhagwan is guiding us. हमें पता नहीं है कि कहाँ जाना है, हवे में तीर मार रहे हैं. उस दुकान के सामने जाके पहुंचे हैं जहां पे स्टील वो स्लॉटेड एंगल के रैक्स मिलते हैं. बोले आइए हम साहब से मिलवा देते हैं. We went there. We talked to the person. He said, आपको काय के लिए चाहिए? Then we explained him the whole story. As soon as I uttered the word के सत्य साई सेवा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, अच्छा वही सत्य साई बाबा बड़े बाल वाले? बोले मैंने बहुत सुना है उनके बारे में। मैंने कहा हाँ, हम उन्हीं के पुजारी हैं और हम ये सेवा कार्य करते हैं। बोले एक प्रकार से मैं भी उनका डिवोटी हूं। सी हाउ भगवान इज गाइडिंग अस। घर से निकाले, गाड़ी चलवाए 6-7 किलोमीटर, दुकान के सामने रुकवाए और ओनर से मिलवा दी, और वो बोल रहा है मैं खुद एक साईं भक्त हूं। जहां पे वो स्लॉटेड एंगल का 5 रैक का एक रैक जो है 5 इसका स्लॉट का, जहां पे वो 4,000 रुपए का एक देता था, उसने हमको 2,000 रुपए में दिया। उनका आपकी भी सेवा लग गई। एंड दिस इज हाउ वी परचेज्ड अराउंड 14-15 रैक्स। ये भगवान है। फिर हमने उनसे कहा कि आईओपीडी चालू करना है, कोई बात नहीं बोले। ही हिमसेल्फ केम फॉरवर्ड एंड ही सेड मैं जगह देता हूं, जाओ। एंड ही सेड, ही शोड, ही डायरेक्टेड अस, जाओ वो सामने छोटा गाला दिखता है वो ले लो। इन मराठी इट इज कॉल्ड एज गाला। हमने कहा ठीक है। हमने तुरंत उसको क्लीन कराया, पेंट करवाया, फर्नीचर करवाई, और हमने उसको पार्टीशंस डलवाए बढ़िया से। आप बिलीव नहीं करेंगे कि हमने जब आईओपीडी के इक्विपमेंट के बारे में हमने जब डिटेल्स निकाले, तो वन वी हैव वन ऑप्थेल्मोलॉजिस्ट, शी इज एमएस, शी इज अ बालविका स्टूडेंट। She guided us like anything. And she only told us to call this party who are manufacturers of the IOPD equipments. The name of that party is Swami from Mangalore. Mangalore or Mangalore. Not exactly Mangalore, near Kodaikanal. They have very big plant where they are manufacturing everything. We called him, their regional manager. We had a meeting with him, and we told him, this is what we are doing it. What is Satya Sai Seva organization, who we are, what we are doing it. We explained him everything in detail. And he also appreciated that you people are doing a good job. And we said that we want to open an IOPD. Again, is for the general masses, where we are going to conduct the medical checkup, eye checkup camp. We will conduct on a daily basis. Because pandemic is going on, so we will start it 3 days in a week, alternate days. And we took estimate, everything we took it in writing, and he gave us the estimate of around 7.5 lakh rupees. That time we didn't say anything to him. After 1 week time, we called him again, let us discuss again. And we discussed at length with him exclusively on the equipment part. And then I took up with him one-to-one, face-to-face on a CSR basis. I said, you talk to your company. And he came from 7.5 lakh to 6 lakhs. We told him that 6 lakhs is too high for us. We can't able to give you 6 lakhs. Then he asked us, what is your budget? We said, maximum we can shell out 4.5 lakh, not more than that. And we need all equipments in that. You will say that these are all the equipment only I can fit in, rest other you have to buy separately. No. And he said, okay, let me talk to the company directly. Next day he called us, that company is saying that it is not possible. I told him that, think again. Then he said, okay, on my word, I will give you. But we want 100% advance. I told him, what you are talking about? 100% advance? 4.5 लाख रुपया हम तुमको अभी दें? हमने कहा हमारे पास में 45,000 रुपया नहीं है, तुमको हम 4.5 लाख रुपए दे, पॉसिबल ही नहीं है ये। तो फिर हम कैसे सप्लाई करेंगे? मैंने कहा आप करोगे सप्लाई, बिकॉज मैंने कहा वहां जो बैठे हैं ना, सामने बैठे हैं, तो वो अरेंज करेंगे सब। बोले कैसे अरेंज करेंगे? मैंने कहा सबसे पहले तो आप में पूरी मशीनरी जो है हमको दोगे, हम आपसे 6 महीने का समय लेंगे, 6 महीने का क्रेडिट लेंगे, 6 महीने में 4.5 लाख रुपए देंगे। ही लाफ्ड लाइक एनीथिंग। वो बोले आप कैसे हैं? बोले, मैंने कहा हम ऐसे ही हैं। एंड यू विल नॉट बिलीव, Appa Swami company has given us the entire set of all the equipment required for IOPD conducting eye checkup camp costing 6 lakh rupees on credit without paying a single penny. Can you imagine? Is it possible? But this has happened. This has happened. And again, by the grace of God, we paid the entire amount in a span of 2 months' time. I share with you another, a very good connect to this. 1990, when Swami announced on 23rd November, evening discourse, next year we will have the hospital here, super specialty hospital, and first operation is going to be performed on 23rd November morning. After the birthday celebration was over, Colonel Jogarao said, Swami, आपने तो इतने आसानी से अनाउंस कर दिया, न लैंड है, न बिल्डिंग है, न पैसा है, न मशीनरी है, और 1 साल में आप बोल रहे, आप अनाउंस कर दिए कि डॉक्टर ऑपरेशन करेंगे। स्वामी ने कहा कि दिस इज नॉट ओनली माय संकल्प, दिस इज वज्र संकल्प। Once I decide, is going to happen. And this is what exactly has happened in our case. This is what we were thinking, and things started rolling down. कोई कंपनी देती है, वो प्लेस नॉट मैंगलोर, इज कॉल्ड मदुरई. Appa Swami company is in Madurai. Manufacturing plant is there. They have the sales office across India and abroad. They gave us the entire machinery on credit for a span of 6 months' time. And this is how Swami kept our word and repaid back the entire amount in a span of 2 months' time. Machinery was set up, operation started, alternate days, checkup started, doctors started coming in. Free service, people are not coming. To get a doctor, it is next to impossible. This lady doctor, who is a Sai devotee Balvika student, started coming in. She spread the word. Another doctor came in. She is Agarwal by name. She is MS ophthalmologist. She came. Third doctor approached on her own. She's another MS ophthalmologist. She said, I am ready to give my services. She joined. Another doctor, lady doctor came. She said, I heard about a lot on the Sai Satya Sai Netralaya. We have given the name Sri Satya Sai Netralaya. She said, I heard a lot about it. I want to give Seva to your Netralaya, free of cost. So we have 5 MS ophthalmologists who are checking the patient, performing surgeries. Have you ever seen it anywhere? Next to impossible. It is Bhagavan who is doing it. That is why Swami has said to Ajit Popat, you are puppet. You are puppet in the hands of Bhagavan. We are all puppet in the hands of Bhagavan. But we are really, it is our great good fortune that we have been chosen by him and giving us the chance to do this seva. Never ever bring in our mind that I am doing the seva. Never ever. It is he who is doing everything, but he is giving us the opportunities. He is giving us the chance to do this seva and getting things done through us. We should all be thankful to Bhagavan, who is giving us the opportunities day in and day out. Ask for it. Seva will come to you. No doubt about it. Swami said, once I was in Puttaparthi, in the interview, group interview, he said, I asked only for 4 hours a week seva. I need only 4 hours in a week. Is it possible for you to give? Can't we give 4 hours a week for Bhagwan's noble mission? वी नीड टू टॉक टू अस सेल्फ। क्या मैं 4 घंटे दे सकती हूँ? क्या मैं 4 घंटे दे सकता हूं? अगर दे सकता हूं तो सेवा मेरे अगल बगल में ही है। भगवान इज देयर टू गाइड अस, नो डाउट अबाउट इट, नो डाउट अबाउट इट। तो हमको हमेशा भगवान से प्रार्थना करना है कि भगवान हमें चांस दो, हमसे सेवा करवा लो। और भगवान बाबा ने ही कहा है स्टूडेंट्स को, जब पुट्टपर्ती में बाबा के रहते ग्राम सेवा होती थी साल में एक बार, स्वामी बोलते थे आस्क फॉर सेवा एंड आई एम देयर टू गिव यू, बट नेवर एवर सी that ego should not enter your mind that I am doing it. If it comes, I'll remove you. To pray to Lord with the folded hand and pray and ask for seva, कि हमको सेवा करने को दो, हमसे करवा लो। Because Swami said the seva, the service is very close to his heart. उन्होंने कही है ये बात। तो ये हमको ध्यान में रखते हुए एवरी नाउ एंड देन ये हमको सोचना होगा। और ये अगर हम प्रे करते हैं तो हमको चांस मिलता है तो जरूर हमको करना होगा। बाय द वे, फॉर द इंफॉर्मेशन ऑफ वन एंड ऑल, I got shifted from Pune to Nagpur, and I have started the same medical seva in Nagpur also. By the grace of Bhagwan, medical seva is starting. So in 1984, Swami said, whoever wants to do seva, raise their hands. Everybody raised their hands. 1984 I'm talking about, in the discourse. And Swami said, whom do you do seva and for whom? किसके लिए कर रहे हो आप? Everybody said, स्वामी आपके लिए कर रहे हैं. Everybody said. Swami said, stop immediately. Right now, don't do any seva for me. I have never asked you to do seva for me. Then Swami said, फिर किसके लिए करता है? Then Swami explained in his discourse, Swami said, when you are doing seva, it means you are going down. You are reducing your ego. And if you are really inclined to do seva, I am there to guide you how to shed your ego. He said, seva bhav will never come on its own as you wish. Never. क्योंकि इसमें एक स्टूडेंट ने बड़ा अच्छा स्वामी से पूछा कि स्वामी हम आपका नाम लेते रहते हैं, तो ये नाम जो है आप तक के पहुंचता है क्या? तो स्वामी ने कहा, बंगारू, unless I think of you, you cannot think of me. So unless I charge you, you cannot even think of doing seva. This is the linking. ये link है. तो Swami said, unless I think of you, you cannot think of me. And that inclination, I put it in your mind, what your conscience said that now I want to do seva. Seva should be bereft of I. I is nothing but ego. This is what Swami explained in 1984. तो ये हमारा ईगो शेड करने के लिए स्वामी ने कहा है, और ये आपका अपना उद्धार करने के लिए स्वामी ने कहा है कि आप सेवा करिए। जब आप सच्चे दिल से सेवा करते हैं, आप पूरा प्रेम से सेवा करते हैं, निस्वार्थ भाव से सेवा करते हैं, विदाउट एनी एक्सपेक्टेशंस इन रिटर्न सेवा करते हैं, और एंड में जब आप वो सेवा चरणों में अर्पित करते हैं, तब मैं उस सेवा को एक्सेप्ट करता हूं। सिंपली फॉर द सेक ऑफ डूइंग सेवा, डोंट डू इट. इट इज ए मैकेनिकल, another sort of mechanical work, nothing else, nothing more than that. This is what Swami said.